Please, I told you the truth, I swear.
So T is the help menu. M is the map. I guess there's no Mind Palace one. Oh, Lord, what is this? So wait. Once we go into the deductions... Lewis killed Albert Throgmorton while under some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his actions and thus can't be blamed for Albert's death. I can try and cover for him, or else Robert Throgmorton will have his head. Okay. Okay. Well, now I'm wondering if we should have taken the bullets. Because I think I'm not going to turn him in anyway. So... Let's go talk to Throgmorton and tell him... We'll see what we can tell him.
What the... Get them... Oh...
You want a drink?
Nope. Oh, hey, he came back. Sorry about that earlier, dude. Let's take a quick look around here, see if there's any containers to loot. We haven't found anything to loot in this, like, overland part yet. Maybe stuff is only in houses. Also, how close are we to level? Oh. Ugh. Not even close. Okay. Although there doesn't seem to be a lot to do in the city yet, it's really pretty. Like, the graphics are pretty great. But it does feel kind of empty so far. Maybe this is all stuff for later. Oh, there's a sprint. Nice. Whoa. What the hell? Girl, you look tore up. Okay. Creepy. Are they going to say we can't go through here, I'm assuming?
The port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton. Back off.
Do containers respawn? Oh.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed. The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
No, I think we looted that earlier. And now it's definitely not lootable. Okay.
Choo choo.
Oh. Oh, we definitely looted that earlier, though. Oh, so maybe loot does respawn.
I'm surprised I don't have someone's portrait here.
Loot does respawn, chat's saying. Okay, cool. Great. All right, well, we will take advantage of that. I wonder what the trigger is to respawn the loot. We'll have to research that a little bit.
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. They tore him apart. It was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and this scrap of cloth. It's from his jacket. Just ask his friends.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beast's. Something must be done about those pests. Still, justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help
Why'd I
me
help him?
now?
I'll go over my decision in a second.
You've earned it. Kay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police couldn't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
So basically, the issue, Gia Sadao says, so if your kids got killed by someone drunk, it's not his fault, so you'd not be mad? No, okay, that is a completely different thing, Gia. It's one thing to go to a bar or get alcohol, drink it yourself, and then while mentally incapacitated cause a crime. In this case, what happened is, somebody went to the bottom of the ocean, got Cthulhu in them, he got brought back to a fisherman's hut, he Cthulhu'd out, and then spread his hysteria, and then the dude with the hysteria then killed him. So the issue is that there's like an evil force at play, and that's why the dude killed the other guy. Yeah. So it's not, you know, damn Cthulhu's, but no. Yeah, that's how that works. So the reason we lied is because, yes, the dude killed the other guy, we think, but the game is clearly telling us he was under the influence of whatever is going on, which we're still figuring out. Clinton, thank you for that 2 years, by the way. Also, somebody earlier asked what, hey, Gears Art, what's up, dude? Somebody earlier asked what launcher I'm using. Now I'm using GOG Galaxy for everything. I'm not even using Steam anymore. Now that this is like working how it is, like all of your launchers go under one launcher. So like here's Origin, here's PSN, here's Battle.net, here's my Microsoft stuff, here's Uplay, and now I can just do all of this stuff from in here. So yeah, I just use GOG Galaxy now, and that way I don't use anything else. It's still in beta, and there's a lot of other great features coming too. So I'm pretty excited about that. Yeah. Right now it's closed beta only. They're still working on it. They're adding in a bunch of features that are requested and wanted and everything. So yeah, it's really cool. Anyway, also something I'm doing is I'm starting to tag my games. So games that I've already completed, I'm tagging as completed. Games that I'm playing, I'm doing now playing. Games that are in progress but paused, I'm gonna have like a paused one too. And then you can like sort by your tags and everything, and it's super cool, man. Like I'm really digging it. I'm gonna manage basically all of my games from this one place. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Boop. Anyway, back to this.
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I need it to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity.
Hold on a sec. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm seeing like a bunch of questions. Let me go over this real quick. First of all, no, it's not just scanning your system. It actually connects to all of your services. So it actually you have to sign in to each of the platforms, and then it intuitively tracks and does everything for the platform. So all of these I went through and manually connected, and then it downloaded all the information into Galaxy, which then updates as the other things update. Somebody else said, can you add multiple tags? I have no idea. Let's find out. Yes, you absolutely can add multiple tags. Yep. So you can do whatever you want with that. Yep. And then these star ratings I did myself, and then you can sort the ratings. There is an all games section that tracks all games and all of them. Okay. Is that it? Did I get all the questions? Oh, you guys can't see it? Well, yes, there are multiple tags. So this one has the completed tag, and you can just go in. You can add new tags if you want to. You can just pop them in there. Or you can just click them here. Boop. And you can see it pops it right in after it. Takes a second because it goes through all the games to do it, but yeah. There it is. Cool. How do you get it? You can sign up for the beta at goggalaxy.com, but it is a closed beta right now. Yeah. Does that start all the launchers to run it? It just opens up the games directly, like if you were to double-click their icon on the desktop. Yep. Does it launch a specific launcher when you open the game? Like I said, it basically acts like you're double-clicking on the desktop. So, how does it do updates for Steam? Well, it opens the game first in the default launcher, so if there's a patch, then it should auto-update, if it's already updated. Yep. How have none of the larger services done this yet? I don't know, dude. This is the first time. It's pretty awesome. Yeah. How do you deal with answering the same question over and over again? That's a good question. The real answer is, oh, yes, there is a store. Yeah, the GOG store is right down here. So you can just connect to it and get whatever you want. Yeah. What about achievements? Achievements are all tracked. Yep. What's kind of cool is every time you join a service to it, it tells you in a little pop-up window exactly what you get from that service. So I don't have any that are disconnected right now. But when you connect it, a wall pops up. And it's like, we will import your friends list, your achievements, your games. And it shows you from each service what works and what doesn't. They also completely redid the friends list. But it's still very it's still very much in production. But they've they changed the messaging service. They changed the friends list and how that works. You can view friends on different platforms and everything. But I'm still working on that. Oh, yeah. But yeah, all sorts of stuff, man. It's slick, but again, it's still in beta, so a lot of stuff's still coming and everything. All right, we will talk about that more later. Yes. Okay. Any idea when GOG Galaxy launches? I don't know yet. It's still in beta until when it's done, from what I've been told. So yeah. Oh. Here we go.
A geological expedition.
We'll talk more about that later. But I want to
sure
focus on this because this game's awesome.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source. As above, so below. So I sent men to find out.
By the way, when is it going public? Let me see if I can get some information on that. Any link between visions and hysteria?
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture. A sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
You think the flood is unnatural?
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster.
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Any discoveries?
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week, then Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed, I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe and Albert. When you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
Okay, great.
What about my expenses?
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. And of course, You've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed. After the flood, Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Bullets. Oh, damn. Ooh, look at all this.
I gave you clear instructions, did I not?
I've said everything I know.
Dude. Okay. First of all, skills. Here. Yoink. Hell yeah. Alright, second, inventory. Yo. Ooh, we got two different things now. Nice. Okay. So he told us to go to... Oh, now it marked the pub. Okay. So now we go to... He gave me a key to the expedition headquarters. It is in northern Coverside at the crossroad of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Oh, here's Hubert. And Asher Road is here. Okay. So we'll take a look around that area. Go to the hotel? We need to. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to do. The key gives a space option on the map. Oh no, I think the space option was to put it on the map. Yeah, see, if you put where you want the marker, and then you can hit space, and you can put it there. It doesn't put it on its own. At least I don't believe it does. Okay. How am I liking the game so far? It's fun. It's fun so far. I'm digging it. Seems cool. Oh. Okay. Oh. Ow. Okay. Robert Throgmorton funded an expedition to discover the origin of the mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. The expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont. Contact with the expedition was soon lost. Albert Throgmorton was the only known survivor. He was subsequently murdered. I was hired to find any other expedition members, dead or alive. Throgmorton will be waiting for my report in his manor in southern Old Grove.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
I don't know what exactly sank the USS Cyclops. Only remember the screams and the metal creaking, water filling the deck, and my headache, the worst I've ever had. I found myself among the floating seaweed, drowning. A nearby piece of a boat helped me survive and reach the shore of a small island. They found me on it later, starving, half-mad, and babbling about the ancient ruin and their denizens. The officials said none of what I thought. I'd seen was real. But my memories are true. My strange powers gained after that ordeal prove it. I found something horrible on that island, something old and dark and slithering, and it still haunts me. Damn.
Never again, they say.
Laudanum.
No matter how much of this I chug down, the visions always return.
Oh! Oh my. Look at this. Yes. That's like a human skin suit. What? Jesus. Yo, those are faces. Ew, that's a boob. Oh my lord. Ugh. Mr. Reed, you were the rare example of a man who treated one of my kind humanely, and I feel I have to repay the debt to you. Take this as a friendly piece of advice. Run. Save your life and leave this Drock city to the depths. Don't dig into its secrets, for they're not worth it. There's nothing good left here. I believe you can find a way to escape. Please, heed my words. Lewis Flynn. That's great. I appreciate your advice, but I would have rather had bullets. Always check your turlets. I'm pretty sure that's blood. Let's go and never come back. Mr. Reed, it seems that you overexerted yourself while conducting the investigation for Mr. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you here to Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be there for you every time. Ouch. Oh, hell yeah. Let's loot this dude's suitcase. We thieving now, boys. Oh. Okay. I boarded up the windows and locked the door. They're just men, the Yellow King's gang. They can't get in here now. Now there's only me. Me and these nightmares. A little longer and I'll figure them out. Ooh. Hell yeah, loots. Mr. Archer, I've seen you dragging things into your room. Mind the floors. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave. Your landlord.
The door won't budge.
We're getting all the loots in here. Ooh. So the lighthouse is out. Several ships have gotten lost at sea, and some are now decorating the city's beaches. That's one thing. But now there's an enterprising fellow at the city's port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's turning a tidy profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look into it. Now, if only this city wasn't so impossible to navigate. I need to be using this thing, don't I? At least I think. Always check your turlets. Okay. Nope. Nope. Okay. Alright, let's head back down. Didn't Cohh miss a letter in his room?
Makes this place feel more like home.
I don't think so.
I miss
got
Boston
that.
already.
We looked at the picture, looked at the coin. The wardrobe's in there. We looked at the laudanum. No, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. How am I liking it so far? It's fun. Yeah, it's fun. Having a good time with it.
Finally, you're awake. Gotta tell you, though, mister,
You want to stay on here? You stop making all that noise.
Who are you?
Sorry, but who are you again?
You bang your head or something? I'm Victor Olmsted. I own the place. This place. The Devil's Reef Hotel.
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really remember what happened, but I'll do my best.
Yeah? Well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Aren't we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine. Take what you wish.
Whoa!
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Darren, I think I'm finally starting to figure this out. Locals use signs to mark special places. That you already knew. Kind of like the secret signs hobos use all over the country. What I learned is that the tradition dates back to the times well before the flood. I've been able to find out the meaning of some of them. If you see a crooked 8-shaped sign on doors around town, that means the house is inhabited. The crosshatch grid sign means hidden caches of useful items. The V-shaped sign is for barricaded, dangerous places. Good catch there, they say. Still haven't figured out the spiral-shaped sign, though. You have to investigate for yourself. And if you see a sign with a cross and 3 Ks, reach for the gun. Oh, KKK with the cross. Just shoot him. I like it. I'm all for that, too. Let's see. How do we look at all this? Documents. We saw this stuff. This isn't it. Where is all this stuff? Oh. Has an unnatural appear. I can't stop myself from walking, even if it means being stuck by further visions. Oh, so this dude was having... This forlorn woman was having visions too. I ended up sitting on the road crying until some Innsmouther kicked me and ordered me away. Lone child. The visions are testing me, playing with my mind. My old forgotten fears come to life. I could not run, could not hide. I just waited for Mom to return. I'm afraid someone stalks me. It started when I visited Western Advent and had a vision at the intersection. More visions, man. After that, a very tall and skinny man started following me in the distance. Oh God, Slenderman. Ugh. No matter how different my visions may be, there's always so frightening. Today it was a man. He left a house in southern Oddgrove. Okay, so these are all just visions. Tonight the air forced me to leave the hotel. The putrid smell of rotting seaweed and fish made it hard to breathe. Ugh. It's not just a vision, but a noise. Hissing radio static, growing louder and louder. The hissing flooded my mind, and I saw a man surrounded by radios talking to them. He was dying. I felt it, and when it happened, the vision was gone. I'm afraid of the bathroom and kitchen sink. Yeah, well, I mean, that's common, so am I.